Tell me, tell me you need me. Tell me you need me. Okay, what's up? Hey, hey, how you doing? Good evening. Let me tell you, I wanted to go on here just to try something out really quickly on my Blue Sky because it has a link where you can put that you're going in live. So I wanted to try it out. So let me see if I can find the link on here to share the stream real quick. I think I'm only staying here till midnight because I try to keep quiet hours here in my building. Um, Let me copy that. Let me put it on live stream. And it says go live. And let's see how it works. I'm gonna check it out and see what's going on. Oh, it's always something new. So you know what? A lot of times when the first time I see something new come up, I try it out. I mean, if I have time, if I'm not busy doing anything, I try it out and see, how it works and how it looks and all that good stuff. I already can't see how this looks at the moment. Let me see. I got to go to my profile, I think. Oh, and it says live. That's so exciting. Okay, so we're going to hang out in here for about 15, 20 minutes and see what happens, if anything happens. And in the meantime, in between time, I need to check the stream and see how it looks. Make sure it looks good. Make sure it sounds good. I am actually on my live studio on my laptop. And I don't think, just as I pull this up, my video comes up, may have to delete this soon. You know how we do. But it's got 13 hours, almost 14 hours. It's got 4.5K views, which is the most that I've gotten on this channel in a few weeks. I think recently I had a video that had about 35,000 views over here, but on my It's Our Anton channel, I had one last week go 100,000 and then another one go 32,000. So that was really good. So we just, try to rack up the views, doing our little content, having a good time. Let me see what's going on over here. Let me see. I'm trying to figure something out just to make sure this looks good and that you can hear the sound. Because I hate to be sitting here, nobody coming in and tell you, like people are coming, they'll leave, but they'll look at you like you're crazy. And then leave and won't even tell you that the sound isn't good. And leave and won't even tell you that okay, it sounds good. It sounds pretty good. Not great, but it's okay. So let me and the screensaver here or the thumbnail on here is actually me in India. Oh, my battery's about to go dead. Everything just start carrying on as soon as you get on live. It be tripping. And while I'm at it, I might as well plug in my light so that it doesn't die on me. For anybody watching the video after this, people, I should be setting up and all that stuff before I get started. But the crazy thing is, because I usually don't get people coming in here right away, I have time, and it gives me something to do, to be playing around with things, to look and stuff like that. Plus, I will actually be on live, like every other day or 2 or 3 times a week sometimes, and then it'll be months before I do it. I might come back on if I get a big viral video or something like that and say, hey, thank you, which is mostly on my It's Our Anton channel because I do covers and I do TikTok dances, trending dances over there. So that tends to get a lot more traction than just me here talking or even singing original material because I don't know. Then I'm doing the comedy stuff that I do. This channel is for music, comedy, and advice. I have my advice series called So You Want to Be a Singer, and it's just helping other people. I'm a professional singer. trained high school and college. And then I moved to New York, and I've been performing all over the world in my 20s and 30s. And I'm still doing gigs as a corporate singer, wedding singer. And I have one coming up July 4th and let me tell you, it's like nobody don't want you until everybody wants you. So like on July 4th, somebody called me like in January to book this gig, and they've checked back 3 times to make sure I'm still available, make sure we're doing it. Now, mind you, we've confirmed the gig, but they keep checking back to make sure everything is cool, that I'm definitely gonna be able to do it. So then I guess somebody last month called me, somebody that I worked with last year on July, well, that wasn't July 4th, but it was around July 4th, like the same party, and they wanted me to do July 4th. And I'm like, I'm already booked. Like, and they called like in January. Like, so, And so I recommended some other people that might be able to do it for them. And hopefully they use one of them. But if not, they'll find somebody. It's so many people in New York that are willing to work. And some of them probably wouldn't work because, they have a family or stuff like that. But a lot of them who are single and it's better to make some money to spend money. So they would be going, jumping in the car and going on and driving over to where they got to go and making that money. And then coming home, and then you can party afterwards after you got that check. You know what I'm saying? Or now, like they Venmo you or something like that. So make that money, and then you can party other things. Because I'm so used to like either being busy on like Friday, Saturday, Sunday for work, or one of those days or two of those days, that it don't even phase me. I can party any other day of the week. It doesn't have to be. And I got plenty of partying in everywhere that I traveled, and here in New York. I moved to New York when I was 22, and I literally partied almost every single night for 6 months. And I was working at a restaurant. So sometimes I was pulling double shifts, Sometimes I would work, and after I got off, I would go out and have a cocktail, meet friends and stuff like that. And I was making friends sometimes from the job. So a few of us might go and grab something to drink, talk about work related stuff and wherever else we were doing. And so I partied enough that I don't need to, turn down a job in order to party. You know what I'm saying? I'll take the job, get the money, and then I have that money to party with later. And besides, in New York, since the pandemic, for me personally, I haven't been so much of a going out to the club type person. I've been more of the person that would go to, like, I went to a house party on Friday and to play cards, because I play bitwist, I play bridge, I play spades. So, I go have a good time, play me some cards. We have cocktails and food. He made this tequila like punch, and cooked, what did he cook this time? Some chicken wings, fried chicken wings, breaded shrimp, and French fries. He actually bought a deep fryer to do all of this stuff. Now, this is a party. This is a party planner. You know what I'm saying? He bought a deep fryer, cooked up all this stuff for us, and had plenty of alcohol, plenty of snacks, cheese and cracker, or with charcuterie board, and all that good stuff, plus little bags, blah, 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 all this good stuff. So it was a really good time. And I had a partner that I have not really played with a lot before. And we started out playing spades. Listen, I get excited about cards. And we won the first 3 games. We were getting people up. Then we switched over to Bitwist. And Bitwist is a little different game because, you can run a table, but sometimes somebody just get that big hand, boom, 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 and you're out of there. You just, there's nothing you can do. So we won and lost. Then we went back to spades, and I think it's because nobody was. Oh no, it's after everybody's eaten, and my partner wasn't eating, so he was waiting on the spades table. And then when I was munching out, the stuff like that, and he was like, "Robert, come on, it's our turn." And I'm like, "Okay," so I brought my food over, munching out. Okay, having a good old time. And we ran the table, or that table. There were 3 tables, but we ran that table the rest of the night until we left, which was really, really cool. And it was a lot of fun. And actually, I ran into somebody who was supposed to be there on the subway yesterday, or in the subway station, and we were chit-chatting and something. He's like, "Oh, you should come to dinner on Tuesday nights," and blah, 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 and I'm like, "Okay, I might just have to show up." The only problem with that is, like, it's a weeknight and it's they don't start until like 10 p.m. till about 3 a.m. And I'd be like, but maybe I definitely plan to fall through before the summer is out and see how it is. And hopefully I don't get too addicted. I want to go every single week, but I just enjoy it. So I don't know. Do you have any hobbies that are you just like you could do 24/7 and be happy? You know what I'm saying? If I could do them for work, I would definitely do if I could play cards for work. And I used to think, okay, I was doing this show 94, 95 up in Rome, New York. It was a theater show, it was a review, maybe it was springtime in I forget the name of it, but I think it had something to do with spring. Um, and so I had volunteered a few places because I had so much extra time. New York, you used to running the streets and doing all this, and there wasn't a whole lot of nightlife going on there unless you drove up to Utica or Syracuse, and there wasn't a whole lot there either, a few little clubs. So I volunteered at a soup kitchen and I volunteered at an old folks home. And while I was at the old folks home, I was thinking to myself, I should like become like a creative director or something at a I don't know, like I was thinking like a place where people hang out, like a rec center or something like that, playing the games and teach people how to play things and do line dancing and all this good stuff. I could teach people how to play spades and how to play bid whist. And, I wouldn't teach people how to play bridge because a lot more goes into that. And it's enough just learning how to play spades. But I've taught a lot of people how to play both bid whist and spades and with other people, because it's better if you have four people playing. I have taught one or two people, just the two of us doing it together. But I try not to do that. It's better for you to watch somebody, see how the hands play out, watch each person's strategy, get explanations about it, and then, join the game with somebody in your ear so that they can play it, make their decisions and make their mistakes, but start getting their own little strategy and stuff going on. I really enjoy it so much. If my passion wasn't singing or writing or creative type stuff, I think I would be like, over some kind of day center or something for either for kids or for seniors, for people and doing all kinds of events and stuff. We used to do line dancing all the time. They had exercise programs. We played cards because they played. Did they play Bitwist? I don't remember. But they played one or the other, either Bitwist or Spades, but I don't remember which one. I think it may have been Bitwist. But we had such a good time. They would just come, and they weren't bedridden or anything. They came from their own homes and stuff. They had somewhere to go during the day to hang out and have community, have something to eat, get exercise and, all that good stuff. It was really good. I kept in touch with one person from there for years after I left there. And actually, while I was doing the show there, they loved me so much. They loved this. So Robert, they booked a bus to come to see our show. And it was a dinner theater. So, of course, they had a ball. They got to eat, had cocktails, that and the other. They saw the show and they just loved it. Every time I was on, they were like, yay! That's when you got fans. I mean, stands, baby. They were all fuss with Robert Anton. Anyway, how long has it been? Because I said I was going to do about 20 minutes. At midnight, I want to jump on up out of here. How much? It's been 13, 14 minutes. Okay, so let me go over to, I don't know if anybody is watching on Blue Sky, and I don't know if they can comment on but if you are on Blue Sky and you can see me, hey, Blue Sky, what's up? On Blue Sky, what am I? Who am I on Blue Sky? Let me see. What's my hash? It's so you want to be a singer, but it's it's R Anton. It's R Anton, just like my cover channel, ITSRANTON on Blue Sky. If you are on there, if you want to come over, it's a little quiet sometimes over there, but it's so much more relaxed than like Twitter, I'm still on all of these sites that I'm usually on, but that's because I'm a performer and I'm a creative and I be posting my videos, I be posting song clips, I be posting poems, my dances, the TikTok dances that I be doing, comedy videos. I be posting all over the place and I, want to post them everywhere that I'm posting. Plus, of course, I do my political thing and I be commenting on those and just I have my hand in so many little pots, and I'm trying to focus on something, but my little poor little ADHD brain just won't do it. It just it just it just even during my whole like YouTube career, and like I've been on YouTube since 2006, right? So I did find one thing that I could kind of concentrate on, and that's my "So You Want to Be a Singer" series. And so I give advice to people. I talk about things that are going on in the business, things that happen to me on gigs or at auditions or at callbacks or networking events and stuff like that. I was working on several music projects. So I was doing background on what was going on, the writing process in the studio, all that good stuff, and doing my releases and all that. So that was one thing that I was doing. But on the side of that, if you watch my videos, yeah, I'll be doing comedy. I'll be doing some dancing. I'll be doing music reviews and video reviews and sometimes movie reviews. I just do stuff as it comes to me because I think on social media, you should just be able to express yourself. Now, of course, to be a huge YouTuber or a huge social media influencer, you have to find a niche that really resonates and bang, 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 bang it out. But I think that would be rather boring. And I think that's why people burn out really fast because they have all of this going on that they want to do, and but this one thing is popular, so that's the only thing they end up doing. When they try to do this, people push back. Oh, where's the next episode of? Oh, why didn't you do so and so? We want to see. That's what we're here for. I'm unsubscribing, and it's like, baby, listen, I am a full, well-rounded Renaissance man. You know what I'm saying? I do all kind of stuff, and I want to be able to express that, and for the people who love those types of videos to find them and enjoy them, hopefully follow because they like what's going on and they like the energy and they want to see something outside of themselves and maybe something that they will eventually become interested in themselves. So yeah, that's what it'd be about on social media for me. And again, I've been over here for 20 something years doing social media, and I still enjoy it, and I still feel creative, and I still have my ups and downs, and I'm still frustrated sometimes, but I still enjoy it so much. And like today on my main platform at the moment, I think I posted 5 or 6 videos today, and that's when I'm like, I had ideas for more. When somebody was talking about, I saw a video talking about, oh, post 30 videos a day, but I ain't gonna do all that. But if I feel like I can post as many as I want to in a day in so many different genres and so many different, ideas that I have, then I just go ahead and do it and see what happens and move along. And then the things that are really successful I might post over here on YouTube. I might post on Instagram and Facebook, and that's something I'm trying to concentrate a little more right now on, especially Facebook, because folks saying they're making a lot of money out of it. And I've been posting semi regularly, not regular, not every day and all that good stuff. But when I want to, when I feel something is good for that audience, the people who follow me and some who know me in life and all that good stuff. So I post over there. But I'm starting to kind of post the last like week. I've been posting every day on, I'll post it up on Instagram and it goes to YouTube also. I mean to Facebook also. So I've been doing that the last about a week, and I plan to keep on doing that until I don't feel like doing it anymore. I made about $700 out of Facebook, but that's $700 that I didn't have. You know what I'm saying? So wherever you can make a little coin as an artist, you try to make that coin. Plus, I have my music, and my music is in all the music libraries on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, anywhere you can look. My music you can find, you can use it under your videos, you can use it to make collages, you can use it for ever you want to use it for. And it comes back to me. I get paid for that. I get money for that. I got a check. What's it last month? It wasn't for a lot. I think that was this month. 'Cause I think I got one last month and this month. If I'm not correct, or the month before and this month. But anyway, and it was all from me, mostly me using my music under my videos. They get a few thousand views, a few thousand here, a few thousand there, 10,000 here, 13, 14,000 there. Oh, and it adds up, in a month, especially if you're making 5, 6 videos a day, or you're posting, let's say, 3 a day for 30 days. That's 90 videos. And if nine of them, let's say 10%, if nine of them have my music underneath and they do well, then I make a little coin out of it. So you gotta, when you're an independent artist, you have to think outside of the box. You have to try to use your resources, because I think a lot of times people make music, and then if it doesn't sell well, or if it isn't as popular as they want it to be, if it doesn't pop off and make them a star, they think, okay, well, it's not good, so nobody wants it. But that's not the case. I did my music in mid 2000s, and over the years, it has been selling. When I post it up under stuff, when I do my lives, especially I'm gonna be on for a few hours, I'll have the music playing in the background, my music, and some people often will be like, "Oh, what song is that? I like that song. The song just played. What's that song?" And I'll tell them, and they'll go download it, or they'll stream it. But I like when they go download it. I'll be like, "Oh, you can download it. This so and so and so," and they'll go pick it up, and then they'll check out other things. They'll be like, "Oh, I like this song too. I like that song too." But what's in the other? So you have to continually, especially if you're not a major artist, you have to continually post this music over and over in whatever new places come up, wherever you can, and continue to watch it grow. What was it? The Mariah Carey being a major artist. When Mariah Carey first released All I Want for Christmas, it wasn't no big hit. But over the years, it played again. It kept playing. And it started growing and growing. And now it's like the song for Christmas. I mean, like, it is the go-to everybody's song. But it took years for it to get there as a major mainstream artist. So how long is it going to take for an independent artist to get there? It might take your whole life. But if you keep doing it, if you keep posting it, if you keep finding places to have it seen and heard, then there's a likely or possibility that, hey, it's gonna make some money somewhere at some point. One of my songs got put into a Brazilian television show. It was a New Year's song. The production was, not great. It was my very first project, so I was still playing around and all that different stuff. I didn't really know a lot about production. I didn't know exactly what I wanted, or the people that was working with, I wasn't I wasn't producing as much as I did on my last two projects. When I got on my last two projects, I knew what I wanted. I knew the sounds that I needed. I had a vision for things. So even though I chose different producers to make that come true, and to collaborate with, hire them with my own money, I still know I want this sound here. I want to come in like, I like that, but I don't like this. Can you change it? I really imagine, basic, and sometimes singing things to them, saying it's da da la ba ba ba, or it's dum 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 dum. Yeah, just and good musicians, good producers can come up with that, but they can also expand on it and help you to realize a full production, and get ideas for other little. Oh, what about if we put a little? Oh, what if we do? Oh, I kind of hear so and so. Do you hear it? Let's try it. And you listen to it. You're like, yeah, I like that. Or nah, yeah, let's keep it for a little while and let's see how it works out. So you get to the point where you are a part of your production, and you learn that what you like and what you don't like. I'm learning the same thing as a writer, what I like and what I don't like. And as a poet, what I like and what I don't like, the things that I want to write about and I don't, how long or short that I want certain things. You just figure out what you like and what your style is, and then you start to boom boom expand upon it, get it under your fingertips and under your nails and in your heart, and then you just continue to do it and do it and do it, doing it and doing it and doing it. Wait, hey, do it, yeah. Okay, we ain't had no AMA up in here, but I'm good with that. It's been 20. See, I get to talk about something. Look, it went from 13, 14 minutes to 24 minutes because I'm talking about something that I'm really excited about, that I'm really passionate about, the music and about performance and about production. Um, and time just flies, they say, when you're having fun. But if you watch this later on, make sure to comment your favorite part of the video. Maybe TikTok or YouTube will do like some kind of little clip cut, and I'll post that up. Maybe not. But in the meantime, if you are still around, make sure to thumb this up and comment, and check out my latest video, whatever my latest, what do you call it, short is. Everybody's mostly doing shorts, so I'm concentrating on shorts. That's what I'm posting every day, sometimes a few times a day. I do have ideas for some longer form videos, but you know, we'll see what happens with that. All right, this is Robert Anton, robertanton.com. I'm out. Peace. Now, how do you cut this thing off? Last time it took me forever to find it.